Jones made the best of his time with the starters as Cam Newton sat out most of the week in practice. But Bill Belichick still won't tip his hand to which quarterback he's leaning towards. Yesterday, when asked about when he would make a decision on the starter, Belichick said, quote, "I don't have a timetable on that. I can't tell you." So, Shannon, listen up here. If each quarterback started all 17 games for New England this season, which one would win more for the Patriots, Cam or Mac?
Skip, I'm going to go Cam. But although I don't believe it would be about a big margin, I would say Cam possibly go 10-7, Mac Jones go 9-8. No matter how good a rookie looks in the preseason, Skip, game speed, when teams are game planning, when they're scheming against you, as opposed to just running vanilla stuff, you know how this works. That's a different situation. Can you guarantee me Cam's going to be healthy for 17 games? Because we haven't seen Cam be healthy for the entirety of a season in a very long time. Okay. So that's one of the things that would give me pause, is his health. Be it COVID, be it his shoulder, be it something. Cam is only 32 years of age, but Cam has been in a battle. Cam has been to some wars because the way they used him almost like a running back that was throwing the football. And so he has some mileage on his body. But I do believe either with Cam starting, and I don't know if Cam can hold Mac Jones off for the entirety of the season, but I do see this team as a playoff team. That is going to happen. Book it. Write it down. Pats will make playoffs.
Okay. Cam played, what, 15 games last year?
Yep.
Okay. What if he plays 15 more this year?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yep.
Really?
If he plays 10 and Mac comes in, playoffs, they're going to the playoffs.
The one concept, before I answer the question, that I cannot compute in my brain, maybe it's my brain's fault, I don't get this whole idea of, well, Cam's going to start, but Mac will be in there in 4 or 5 games. Why? How?
Because what did we see for Cam, Skip? You said earlier when we talked about Cam, he got off to this great start. He struggled. Coach Belichick didn't have anybody else that he felt comfortable with putting them in there. That's not the case this year. Cam struggles. Guess what? Mac Jones, you thought, Skip, can you imagine? Now, that was a preseason game. The stadium was half full, and they gave Mac Jones a standing ovation. Can you imagine? Cam struggles, Coach Belichick pulls him, the ovation that Mac Jones is going to get running onto the field with a packed stadium?
Yep. Okay, I got you. Now, my answer to this question. If Mac Jones played all 17 games, just hypothetically, I believe they have a shot at going 10-7 with him. If Cam, hypothetically, plays all 17, I would look at 8-9 because I think he would start to tail off near the end of the year. And I don't know if that would mean that at some point you'd throw in Mac Jones, but the point, just for the sake of this question, I'm showing you, I think they'd be a little better, you might even say a lot better football team. I got 2 more wins with Mac Jones just because I think he will be more consistent and more sort of overall trustable in the Belichick, Josh McDaniels system than Cam would be. Business because there's a lot of dinking and dunking going on. There was a lot of dinking and dunking with young Tom Brady. Well, I think they see this and feel that this could turn into sort of Brady-esque, not that he's going to be better than Tom Brady, but that it fits how they want to play football and win football games because they trust it, where he's just going to give you exactly what you think he's going to give you game after game after game.
They're going to run the football. They're looking to run the football.
And they're going to run the football, and they're going to dink you and dunk you, and that he'll make enough throws in critical moments to get you home. So, again, I don't know if 10-7 would make the playoffs. It probably would. It'll be right on the cusp of it. We'll see how it goes with 17 games. But I told you earlier, Mac Jones is Belichick's ultimate answer to Tom Brady. And I think he knows it, and I think Belichick looked foolish. What did he try to sell us on right out of the box? Jarrett Stidham.
Man,
and Stiddy. And what did I tell you? I watched him at Baylor. I watched him at Auburn. And I told you, he's not that guy.
Yeah.
And right now, he's completely out of this mix, right?
I didn't see that. I thought they were bringing somebody. I thought they were going to bring somebody else in. I never saw Stead as the logical replacement.
But they tried to sell it. And Belichick actually started calling him by a nickname. And he never called Tom Tommy, not one time, right? So he tried to sell this guy as, wasn't he like a fourth rounder? I think he was a fourth round pick, as my diamond in the rough. And now he's got Mac Jones. He wasn't a diamond in the rough, but he fell out of the top 10 to 15.
Skip, we never looked at Stead and said he never looked as good as Jimmy G once he got in the game. He never looked as good as this kid at any point. And so I don't know what Coach Belichick, now maybe, but once they got in practice, he was lighting people up.
I don't know.
But when in front of the cameras, I never thought he was good as Jimmy G or this kid.
Okay, which is why I told you Belichick started getting exposed last year on all fronts. His ability to pick a quarterback. Brady just fell out of heaven right into his lap.
Yeah, a lot of people struggle picking quarterback, Skip. It's the hardest position to pick.
Okay, I got it. But in the end, you know, Cam is only 32, but I completely agree that he's a war horse. He's taken, he in effect, quote unquote, he died for the cause in Carolina, where he gave up his body.
Could I make a case that Cam Newton is taking more punishment in 10 years
than Brady has?
Than Brady has.
I agree. No, completely agree. Not that Brady hasn't taken his fair share as a pocket passer.
Yeah. First of all, the shots that he took that opening night after the Super Bowl in Denver, the shot that he took in New Orleans,
about Cam.
The one he took in Atlanta, Brady would have retired on the spot. The way they was head hunting. Well, first of all, you do that one time, they throwing you out the game.
Okay.
You never did Brady like
on opening night at Denver.
Yes, you remember that game?
Do I remember it? I believe it was the most punishment I've ever seen a single quarterback take in one game. I never seen anything like it. And they sort of let him get away with it. It's like, what is going on? The safeties were just coming out.
They were teeing off. Yes.
And yet, remember Cam at Atlanta?
Yes.
He would try to run over linebackers at the goal line.
Well, he was showboating and didn't see the linebacker until the last second, and then he put his helmet right up under his chin.
He did. But there are a lot of times Cam will just say, I got this. I'll just run over that guy.
Yeah.
What do we give Cam? 6'5", 260?
He's a lost weight, Skip, but probably then when you're talking about it, he probably was 255. He's probably 245, 240-ish now.
He's a big man.
Yeah, he is.
And he does not mind engaging.
Right.
He just does not mind. And there are a lot of times he just didn't slide because he had the physical advantage.
Yeah.
So he did that, and he got that Carolina team to a Super Bowl giving up his body.
Right.
He paid a severe price, and I'm just not sure he has enough left to win this quarterback.
I got the Patriots winning somewhere between 10 and 11 games.
Oh, well, what, like 10 and a half?
Well, that's
do
what
they give halves?
And they do like Vegas.
I don't know.
The over-under, Vegas like over-under, 11 and a half, 10 and a half. So I'm going 10 to 11.
So if Cam just has a good performance and they lose, somebody will say, you get a half for that?
No. I want 10. Give me 2 cases for 10 and 11 victories.
Well,
if they win 10 or 11 games, I get 2 cases.
Okay, well, you got to tell me who the quarterback is.
I don't care.
Well, I do. It's the ultimate position in all sports.
It doesn't matter.
Okay? Okay, you say Cam's going to start.
Yep.
Okay, so if Cam starts game 1.
Yep. They're still going to win 10 or 11 games.
Okay, I'll do 11 games for
No, 10 or 11. I said 10 or 11.
Well, what do you mean 10 or 11?
Give me
then
10.
You're just saying 10.
No, give me, if they win 10, okay, give me 10.
You said 11.
Okay, give me 10. I'm saying 10 or 11, give me 10. Give me the bottom number.
Well, why would I give you the bottom number?
Give me the bottom number.
Well, why wouldn't you have the guts to have the top
2 cases.
number? Okay, Cam Newton starts for 11 wins for 2 cases.
No, hold on. Skip.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. The question was, if they start all 17 games, who would win more games? You just had Mac Jones down to 10 and 7.
I did.
Give me the 10.
I don't want to give you. Are you going to give me Mac Jones?
I give you.
If Mac Jones starts, then I'm not going to take the bet because I just said it.
I give you Mac Jones, Pac-Man Jones, Tom Jones. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll take Tom Jones.
Yeah.
He really sing, man.
It's beautiful.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. I'll take Tom Jones for 5 cases.
2 cases right now. 10 wins.
No, why would I do that?
Because you said it.
I don't know who the quarterback is.
You said Belichick is exposed without Tom Brady. I'm saying he gonna make the playoffs, go get 10 wins.
He got exposed last year.
Okay, that was last year. That was we don't do it in the past.
Okay.
Past tense.
No. Well, let's see who the quarterback is, and then we'll do it.
We already know the quarterback going to start is Cam.
Well, we don't know that. I don't know that. I think it's going to be the kid.
Okay, well, go ahead and give it to me then.
Okay? I'll do the kid doesn't win 11 games.
Nope.
No?
You just said he's going to win 10 games.
I did.
I said they're going to win 10 games.
Okay, well, go. You said 10 or 11.
Yes,
I'll take
I got
11.
10.
It came out of your mouth 11, so you got it in your heart. So why don't you have the courage of your convictions?
I'm going 10 games.
Yeah.
10 games for a case of do right now. 2 cases.
No, I'm not going to do it. I just said the kid would win 10, and I think he's going to start, so I would be betting against myself. That would be foolish.
He's not going to start.
Yeah.
Cam's going to start.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Well, we got a case on who starts.
Okay,
then.
once we see who's going to start,